Hi lovely people, it's Stevo here again, aka the Running Englishman, simply here to inspire you to be the best and fittest versions of yourself, because if I can do it, I think you can too. So, weather's a bit better today, able to get out and do a little bit of outside recording, first time in a while, so it's good to do a bit of that. It is cold, you have to excuse the wind if you can hear that in the background. I'm not sure until I get home and never look back, but I've got a really super easy run on today. Just a little math run. I'll try and do it way below math if I can, because I've had a tough run yesterday. A nice 10k tempo that I'll explain about in a little while. But yeah, got a nice simple run out today just to make the mileage up for the week for my target miles. So I just wanted to speak to you about a real positive start to this year. I had a cracking week. Doing my math and maybe 80-20, but I'll discuss that in a second again. Yeah, so when I started doing math months ago, it feels like now, I would run 3 times a week at my heart rate of 143. I was doing about 20 miles, 22 miles, something like that. Yeah, so 3 times a week, and I was doing about 7 miles each time, just running for an hour. So I did make a little change. I decided I could fit in another day somewhere after I got into the swing of it a bit. That's what I did. I added another day to my math and upped the mileage up to about 30 miles. So yeah, it didn't feel like no extra strain at all. But I feel like I've been a little bit in denial recently. But my resting heart rate had sneaked up from sort of 50 to 52 up to nearer 58, 59, sometimes 60. So I was a little bit in denial about that because nothing felt any different apart from just doing an extra day. But it was not harder now. My sleep was good. I was made sure it was all those things, but my high heart rate remained. So what have I done now? I've changed it up. I've knocked some miles back starting from this week. I've gone from sort of 30 miles back down to 25. And also I've got to explain about my new heart strap that I bought. It's actually made me run slower. The first run I did the other day was really slow, and I assume it's more accurate than the one I was using off of Amazon, the one that cost £30 compared to this new Garmin one. So it instantly made me run slower. And I was a bit gutted about that, but it seems to have been just what I needed, because my times have gone from 10:25 at the start of this week down to 9:25, all over the space of just 4 runs. So I think that was meant to be. That's God's way of saying, you know, don't take the mick. You're getting a bit too close to your math heart rate too often, and it's just sort of slowed me up. But I think it was all meant to be. So really happy with that. So since making those changes, my heart rate's instantly, literally over the space of this week, gone back to where it was before upping my mileage. Maybe doing myself some damage on it. So sorry to go through a gate. So yeah, I'm happy. This week's been really good. I've got 4 runs in. I'm not quite sure if I'm doing 80-20 running at the minute or math phase 2. Let's just stick with saying math phase 2 at the minute. But I've been reading the Matt Fitzgerald book, 80-20 running. I really like what I'm reading there. I ain't got through it all yet, but I like all the different workouts he's got in there. And it feels like what I'm doing now a little bit. That also runs alongside the Maffetone method too, I think, because phase 2 you do sort of stick some faster runs in. So I'm not sure quite which one I'm doing at the minute, but I'm bloody well enjoying it, whichever one it is. And my current running routine is 4 days a week, like I just said. One of them being a long run, which is just 9 miles. 2 math runs, that's at math heart rate. 2 math runs through the week, 1 at 5 and 1 at 6. And 1 tempo run or another quality run. I've got a few listed down I'm going to get through. That's just once a week, but God, that's made this whole process so much more enjoyable. just not doing the same thing every single time, getting a nice run in. So yesterday was my tempo run. I'll do it on a Saturday, so split up my long run on a Tuesday, do my fast run on a Saturday, so I've got some nice easy runs in between. And yesterday I'd done a 10k sort of time trial. It wasn't meant to be a time trial, but I just decided to run 10k and put a bit of speed on it. I was feeling really good. So my last 10k I'd done, which I've never really done it as like a time trial before, but it was like 48 minutes 50 or something like that, so not brilliant. Yesterday I went out there. I did make an error with my heart strap, which I'll explain in a moment, but yeah, I managed to do it in 43:45. So really chuffed with that. 5 minutes off my personal best, which, if you can call it that. So really happy with that. Regarding the heart rate, slow it down a bit. Regarding the heart rate, I put my chest strap on yesterday and I went out for my run and it was saying really steady at 160, and I was like, wow, blimey, I was going 7-minute miles and my heart was around 160, 155, couldn't believe it. So that kept me feeling comfortable to keep going what I was doing. I managed to do the whole lot in sort of 7-minute mile, so that gave me what the time that I got. Once I went back home and had my shower and everything, and to put my watch back onto the normal wrist reader, that I realised that I hadn't even done it for the run. Absolutely gutted. So I was getting a misread of my heart basically for the whole 10k run. Oh dear, not happy with that, because I thought I was really making progress there. But so basically I don't know what my heart rate was yesterday. It could have been bloody anything. But the fact is that I've managed to do 10k at 7 mile. Average pace is good enough for me. I didn't dial on the way around, but that's my good tempo run out the way. So with the combination of my new strap making me run slower and knocking back the weekly mileage a bit, yeah, like I say, the progress feels like it's coming on thick and fast, like a minute gained or lost over a week. So I'm chuffed for that. If it keeps going like that, it'll be an absolute godsend. Like the progress is starting to work with the fast run in it as well. So I've never enjoyed my running so much than I am just now. Even in this cold weather, I was just dying to get out today, even though it's just a slow one. I thought I'd get a bit of recording in while I was out in the field. And again, with the combination of running slower and stuff like that, my VO2 max took a bit of a battering through the week. Each run it's went down to 49, but just doing that fast one yesterday, it's put me straight back up to 52, I think it was. So yeah, instantly sort of back to where I was hoping to be on that. So yeah, fitness is feeling good. Imagine to keep up a steady pace for a while. I'm going to keep doing this math for now till I've got through the 80-20 book and see what the difference is. All you hardcore Maffetoners out there may say, you know, you can't just mix two together, but I think you can. I think a lot of people do. I can use my guideline Maffetone heart rate to do the majority of my runs. Low, always seems to fall into the same sort of general area. And then I can just pick a nice fast one to put as one of my 4 a week, and I'll try and make it so it's 80% slow or math, 20% quality runs. So happy days. It's just what I've been waiting for. It's just what I needed, just to take one to the next step, because it can get a bit tedious just doing the same pace all the time. So I think the thing here is to say to people that if you've not done your base building yet, it's definitely got to be done. I've been doing it for months and months. It's worth doing, I seem to have, I've not every PB I've tried, I seem to have made good progress on, and it's never to do with me being good at running, it's to do with the training that I've done. I think I've knocked like 5 minutes off my 10k to 43.5 minutes. My 5k was 20:09 from like 22 or something like that. My half marathon was 1:46 from like 1:53. So they're all like nice chunks of minutes taken off. That's all to do with the base building part without really putting the speed work in yet. So I just want you to know that that is the way to go forward, it seems, if you want my opinion on that. And I'm going to be trying out loads more of these PBs. I'm looking forward to trying to knock more minutes off, especially now I've started doing a bit of speed work in there as well. I think it might make all the difference. So I'm going to do some race specific training to try and get the goals I want. At the same time, trying to build up for a marathon, which is the pinnacle for me of trying to get around a marathon in a reasonable time, or just to make it to the end without dying. Would be awesome. So yeah, thank you to you subscribers that have been here from the start. I got 360 odd now. I can't believe it quite really. I didn't think I'd get any for this, but I really appreciate it, you following and giving me your advice and talking to me about it. And hello to new subscribers as well. So yeah, I appreciate you checking the channel out. And I don't want you to go anywhere, you know, we've got lots to do. And this is going to be a great year, and this is a bloody brilliant start for it, and I can't wait to get going properly again. So that'll be it for me. Howdy for now, people. I'll see you on the next one. Stevo.